Strike three called. It's over. They've done it. The Royals are World Series champions. The world champion Kansas City Royals.
I thought one of the best ways to look at the Royals' first World Series championship defense in 30 years would be to ask the men involved what their favorite moments were from that run. And, you know, I think that the best things in life, right, like whether it's being a parent, being a friend, being an athlete, being a professional at anything, are kind of measured in moments. That's what sticks out to us. And I just wanted to ask these guys, like, what sticks out to you? You know, what are you going to remember about that run? And there's 1, 2, 3. There were 6 guys, at least that I used for the story. I talked to more than that, but there's 6 people in the story. I hope you read it. But I wanted to talk about 2 in particular. The first was Wade Davis. This might have been my favorite. He talked about that series against Oakland here in Kansas City. You know, that I think everybody remembers for the Brett Lowry slide into Alcides Escobar and all the drama that followed.
You don't throw behind someone and then walk away. When you throw 100 miles an hour and say the next time that I face you, I'm going to hit you in the head, that's
Wade talked about, you know, he's been on teams in the past where when they face drama, you know, you're getting criticized by how you handle it, and whether you admit it or not, outwardly you're sort of like, are we doing the right thing? Is this are we overreacting? And he said that it can drive a team into a slump. And, you know, he was just very encouraged, impressed by the Royals' ability to be bigger than that moment and to come back in that Sunday game and win the series in comeback fashion. It showed Wade that this team had a toughness and a resiliency about it that would really serve it well.
Got thrown out in the first inning, and by the time I woke up, everybody was screaming and yelling in the locker room, so I don't really know what happened.
The other moment I want to talk about was Dayton Moore. Right after the championship celebration, he kind of walked away from the field where everybody was celebrating, just sat in the dugout. And for a while, it was just me and him. And I remember we were just kind of talking every once in a while, but mostly I was just watching him. And he had this like look of awe on his face and, you know, just so proud of that team out there. And what sticks with me about that is that for almost 10 years, since Dayton Moore got to Kansas City, he's always talked about it's all about the players, it's all about the players, it's all about the players. And, you know, I think sometimes as human beings, we sort of talk about what we'd like to feel or like to do. And I just thought in that moment, there's no room for dishonesty. And in that moment, Dayton was living what he had been talking about for almost 10 years. It was just, it was a really cool moment, probably one that I'll never forget from covering this team's run to a championship. So